That's along I-95 overnight after a driver goes on a deadly crash course in northwest Miami-Dade. 3 people sadly died in the crash and 2 others are now in the hospital fighting for their lives.
Just awful, and that's where we find Local 10's Terrell Forney. He's live outside of Jackson's Ryder Trauma Center in Miami, updating us on those folks' conditions. Terrell.
Yeah, this was certainly a wild wreck involving multiple victims that happened on I-95 near Northwest 95th Street. As you mentioned, several of those survivors are now recovering here at Jackson. This is what's left of a Nissan Altima that veered off the highway and into a tree early Sunday morning. When first responders arrived, they found the vehicle fully engulfed in flames. There were 5 people inside of the Nissan at the time. According to investigators, 3 of them would not make it out alive. We've learned the Nissan and a Dodge Challenger were both northbound on I-95 just after 4:30 this morning. The driver of the Nissan lost control and hit the Dodge, and that sent the Nissan off the highway and onto a grassy area just off the shoulder before it slammed into a tree. The 2 surviving victims from that Nissan were ejected and later rushed to the hospital. Video here shows one of the victims from the other car being treated by paramedics and then arriving to the Ryder Trauma Center at Jackson. The northbound lanes of the I was shut down for hours as FHP investigated, creating quite a traffic backup. So the very latest word out of the hospital right now is that those 2 surviving victims are in critical condition. We know a lot of people were certainly out on the road. It was New Year's night. A lot of people out on the highway and byways, the roadways, out and about. But FHP at this point is still investigating the circumstances that led up to this crash. We will keep you updated. Reporting live from Miami, Terrell Forney, Local 10 News.